secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here.
I think we're here.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Ladies and gentlemen, You are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was. Rival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find him.
The lawyer believes the divine, and because he's so great, thinks he's trade.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against rogues and for. For it is but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
Sir, Black Mall had set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Upon Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book for Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation. Or I can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our locked here than any driver of the gang. And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women slave. A good sportsman always lets the end partridge his life, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman, because to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business. 'Tis woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught our weaving arts. Her very eyes can cheat when both cheats hide. She tricks us of our money with her arms. 'Tis woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught the wheeling arts. Her very eyes can cheat when both cheats hide. She tricks us of our money with our hearts. For her like wolves by night, we roam for prey, and practice every fraud to bribe her charms. The blood like law, for one by pay, and here it must be killed to our arms. For her like wolves by night, we roam for prey, and practice every fraud to bribe her charms. The blood like law, for one by pay, and here it must be killed to our arms.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom on your cheek.
But make haste and you get boy, and let your friends know what I intend. I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in possession, is my greatest spirit ever after. Besides,
Jeremy's
certainty gives
really
a man
burning
good
up
air
the
upon
boards
his trial,
tonight. He's a
and makes him
marvel.
risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session. I hate a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold watches. And 7 silver ones. A mighty clean down.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. As am I.
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that made the murder! That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony. But I've done no wrong. I swear
Search him. Any weapons?
Nothing.
I beg your pardon.
We must keep
No pushing, please!
That's an order!
Order! Up there!
Try to remember.
Peace, friends. There is no
We
danger.
must leave at once.
What are those men doing in there?
Order! We must have order!
Move! Move! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
I need to get out. Too close in here. I must get some air. Some fresh air might do me good.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees
To
us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact,
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxury.
fella.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken it?
Are you James?
Aye. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary?